normally I talk shit about your camera work. But you actually did a pretty good one this time.
You live and learn.
We've done a few of these.
I'd like to thank my former friend of the Friend Game Show attempts.
So, I don't know how loud we have to be indoors.
Ooh, I didn't think about that.
Wait, hold on. I got a better idea. Wait.
I imagine not much more loud because there's less traffic, right?
Well, we'll try. We'll do it. We'll do it at like a slightly louder, normal volume, and then we'll see what happens.
Is this slightly normal? This is indoor
places. This is normal. No. Well, I mean, we're also we're outside people, so
yeah,
we outside.
Usually.
Today, not so much.
I have problems with my inflection, as we know.
As we very well know. Did it fucking rain?
People always ask me if I'm angry, and I'm never angry. I just feel passionately.
Do you think it's because you have permanent angry face? Follow-up question, do you think you have permanent angry face?
I don't think I have resting bitch face. I think it just always looks like I'm judging people, but that's just the way my face looks when it's relaxed.
Okay.
Either that, or people always ask me, are you okay? And I'm like, dude, I'm just listening.
Because I've definitely had to do that with you a few times.
Yeah.
And then but I know you well enough now to be like, if she's mad, she'll tell me.
Yeah, that's just the way.
If I did something wrong, she'll let me know.
Yeah.
Don't worry, she's a woman. She'll let me know if I did something wrong.
It's just the way my face looks when it's,
That's fair.
Years of soul-crushing depression, I think. Just really shaped the way my face is.
That Irish suppression thing you talk about so much. It's good. It's to get better.
We bottle it up. We hold it in.
We do a good job of it. But it makes for great poetry.
We make risky for a reason. We're just so angry,
So this is the Wordman Friend of a Friend game show. And I'm here with friend of a friend.
I'm Gary. This is
Kaylee.
The friend of a friend.
This is my friend of a friend, Cailie Jerome Skelton.
Friend of a friend are we playing for?
This is for one we've never done one for before. So this is for...
For fuck's sake.
No.
No, we've done...
No, we've done one. We've done a few for him. This is for my friend...
Paul.
Brendan. Brendan, hello.
The twin?
No, that's Brandon.
Oh.
He knows Brandon.
Oh.
We tried. It's all good.
I can't know everybody.
Can't know everybody. Brendan, hello. This is for you. So the way he's never been in the Friend of a Friend game show. He doesn't understand. Yeah, he's a newbie. He's a rookie on the squad. He's our Johan Rojas, which is a reference he'll get. And yeah. So the way the Friend of a Friend game show works, Brendan, I have a bag of stuff here for you in my Wawa bag. Shout out Wawa. He lives in Philly.
Been.
It's amazing. It's amazing. Stuff of dreams.
We don't have those where I'm from.
No. They just have rolling hills.
It's like living in Middle Earth is what it is. Come visit me at the Shire.
This is Cailie Jerome Skelton, Brendan. This is the Maven of the Mandolin.
I am also from Northern California.
Also from Oakland, but we've also claimed Ireland. Brendan, to give you an idea of how cool my friend Cailie is. All right, because I tell this to people all the time that my friend Cailie is a professional mandolin player. That's
mandolin professionally.
That's what she puts on her taxes. Can you imagine being the tax man's what do you do for a living? And she's like, mandolinist, back the fuck up.
Here's all my paperwork. Please help me through it.
Yeah. But yeah,
I'm just a baby.
It's one of those, Brendan, you'd be pleased to know, one of the coolest people you can meet right here.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, we have a bag of stuff here for you, Mr. Brendan, but you're not here. But Cailie is. So the way the Friend of a Friend game show works is I'm going to ask Cailie a question. If Cailie gets the question right, you get the bag of stuff. If Cailie gets the question wrong, I get the bag of stuff, and she's promised to get rid of her glasses and get contacts.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Stakes is high.
It's not the putting in of the contacts, it's the squeezing to get out.
Really?
I can't.
That's weird.
Plus, my left eye is worse than my right eye.
So you'd have to get uneven ones?
Yeah.
My sister, this is a true story, my sister, we did not have health insurance for a very long time growing up. And when my sister finally did get health insurance, realized that the reason my sister is blind as a bat is because she's never had glasses. So she finally gets glasses, spends pretty much her entire childhood getting glasses, living with glasses, whatever. She finally gets contacts when she's in high school, and she freaks the fuck out because she could not handle peripheral vision. Because that's apparently how bad her vision was that she just, it wasn't here. Nothing on those sides.
Yeah.
But when she got it, she couldn't handle the input of information. So she just went back to the glasses and was like, I don't want to know what's on the side. And I'm like, all right, whatever.
So I did not wear glasses until I graduated from high school. And
I've never worn glasses.
well, things were really blurry for me. I was not seeing things in high definition. But when I was a senior in high school, someone who I had known since I was 2 got a rare brain tumor and died. And the way he found out was because he started having these really intense headaches.
I can relate to that.
And so when I was a senior in high school and I started having really intense headaches, my mom was like, no, absolutely not. And
that sounds like some mom thing, dude.
Yeah.
You know this rare brain disease this random person had? I think you have it too.
And,
let's go to the doctor.
I got all these tests done, nothing came up. And then the doctor was just like, wait, let me see something real quick. And then it turned out
you were like, I
just,
can't.
Yeah. And then I remember driving home from the optometrist's office and seeing leaves on trees for the first time.
Oh, wow.
Like, it was, it was nice.
That's got to be pretty cool.
Yeah.
I know the only color vision thing I have is with the migraines I get, I can lose, like, I can't see the color green as well, to the point where it just starts to go away.
Yeah.
It happens in, like, they told me the number. It's like like 1 out of 1,164 people with chronic migraines get color displacement. They call it color displacement. They don't call it color loss because I get the color back. And Brendan, why this relates to you and why you'll understand this is the way I found out how I got that is, all right, so the football team in Philly, where Brendan is from, the Eagles.
The city of brotherly love.
And
the Eagles is a name I've heard before. They're a good football team, right?
Right now, they very much are. And
Brady. Tom Brady? Tim Brady?
Tom Brady.
Tom
He used
Brady.
to play football for the Patriots.
Oh, I thought he was an Eagles person.
No, but he played against the Eagles in the Super Bowl and we beat him. We, the Eagles,
Good for
beat
you
him.
guys.
Oh, yeah.
You know what?
Because fuck him.
Yeah, sure.
Brendan's in agreement.
I have no beefs, but
So
I'm on the side of my friends. Is what I'm saying.
Good call.
Yeah.
Good call. So, what happened is, so the Eagles, the jersey that the Eagles used to wear when Brendan and I were children, were a very specific color green known as Kelly green.
Yeah.
So whenever you see photos of them, not only is it Kelly green, but it's an extra level of bright because sports photography used to be done in high contrast color Kodak film.
Nice.
So not only is it Kelly green, but it literally looks like Kelly green with the lights on.
On steroids.
Yeah, it's just really Kelly green. And so it's a thing where if you grew up, Brendan knows this, if you see a certain picture, you know color Kelly green instantly.
Yeah.
Just because you've seen it in this particular color all the time. So my brother had sent me some random picture of a bunch of Eagles players from back in the day in those jerseys. And I was like, oh, why'd they change the color of the jersey? I was like, that's weird. And then I was like, wait, they didn't change the color of the jersey. So then I was like, how much you... Started thinking about it, did a little research, called up the neurologist, and he's like, yeah, that's what it is. We could do more tests. And sure enough, because of those Kelly green jerseys, that's how I found out I get color displacement with migraines.
I had one migraine once in the year
Only
2021, and it was awful, and I hated it. And I said, oh, this is what it's like, and I never want it to happen again.
Yeah. I only had 17 last year, which is
A record.
the least amount I've ever had in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah, like 2 years ago it was 35. 2 years before that it was like 65.
Yeah, you were having hell migraines.
Yeah, no fun. I was averaging like 200 a year for like the first 30 years. That's about 4 a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, no bueno.
Yeah.
And you know what that does? That sucks.
For lack of a better word.
Yeah, you know. But Brendan, I want to show. But before we can ask the question to see whether or not you get the stuff, I forgot we were doing a game show.
Yeah.
I have to show you what's.
Migraines.
I have to show you what's in the bag so you can see what it is we got you. So here's what's in the Wawa bag. We'll go with the big stuff to little stuff. So I was at a store and I randomly spotted this. 100 greatest movies on DVD, 100 horror movies on DVD.
Nice.
It's mostly like, what would you call it? Like not out of print, but like
Old.
public domain free type stuff. So it was like the old
Nice.
Night of the Living Dead and all this stuff. And what I was thinking, so Brendan is a painter.
Nice.
A very good one, too, I might add. He did the really cool Sandman painting, which...
Yeah.
With the guy with the mask,
Nice.
Sandman, gas mask. So what I figured, Brendan, is when a new routine you could have is you could put on one of these really bad old horror movies from the 1940s and then paint while you're watching the movie. Felt like that would be a good, like, exercise to get into. And it's 100 of them, and they're all, considering how much you paid for it, you can't complain at the movie set. So there's that. We also got you, speaking of being a Philadelphia, he's a diehard Phillies fan,
Nice.
Phillies Polo Bear.
Very
This
cute.
is done by a woman named Dewani on Etsy. Put all of her info on the back. It's fabulous. You're going to love it. Perfect for any Phillies fan has to have it. So there's that. We got you a really cool picture of Captain America. This is by Hughes McColl. He's a comic book artist. You probably know him. He's really. Brendan and I met because Brendan used to work at Fat Jack's comic book store in Philly. That's actually how we met.
Nice.
And from Hughes McColl did a really cool book called Supers, where it's just portraits of different Marvel superheroes. So, and all of them have this really kind of goofy kind of look to them. So I know you're a big Captain America fan, so I picked out the Captain America one, and that's in here,
Bob's your uncle.
pretty much. And what else we got here? Oh, we got you some books. So my good friend Matt DeGroat, who is the lead singer of Love.gov, also just wrote a book of poetry.
Nice.
And after reading the book, I bought 2 copies, one for myself and one to give to others, because that's what you do. And after reading it, I was like, oh, this sounds like the poetry that Brendan would read. This sounds like your kind of poetry. So we got you that. We also got you a bookmark, which is a patch. Yeah, I got it for free, and I was like, he needs a bookmark, so cool. We got that in there for you. We got some more stuff in here. Oh, I got you a gift card for artists and craftsmen. I know there's one in Philly. I don't remember where it is in Philly, but you can find it. I put it in a little thing. I don't remember how much the card's for. Something I should have remembered, like a smart person. But I did remember to put the receipt in here, so you can look it up later. It also comes with the DVD, Dark Waters.
Excellent.
So
Excellent.
how we came about the DVD. I was on Amazon. I was trying to buy the movie Dark Water, starring Jennifer Connelly.
Yeah.
Because I had the original Japanese one, and I really liked it.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I'll see the one with Jennifer Connelly. Cool. It's like $4 on Amazon. I'll just buy the DVD. And when it showed up, I didn't get the Jennifer Connelly Dark Water. I got something with a giant shark called Dark Waters. So I emailed back the guy at Amazon. I was like, bro, this is the wrong movie. And he was like, yeah, my bad. You can have a refund. And I was like, all right, well, what am I doing with the DVD? He said, well, you can keep it. And I was like, I don't want the... I was like, you know what, but I got to do a friend of a friend game show.
And now it's not your problem.
Now it's not my problem, Brendan. Now it's yours. I was like, I'm already sending him a bunch of shitty horror movies. I'll send him another one. So we got that in here for you. But I did get you a genuinely good movie as well. So what I got you is the movie Death Trap.
Nice.
Not only did I get you the movie Death Trap, I got you the play Death Trap that the movie is based on. Really, really cool movie. Premise of the movie is Michael Caine is a famous playwright who has come upon very hard writing times and has not come up with a new hit and needs a new hit to permanently supplant himself in Broadway royalty. And his wife, Diane Cannon, is like, oh, don't worry, baby, you gonna find it. That's a great idea right around the corner, and all that other supportive shit that wives say and girlfriends say. You know, that stuff. So, Michael Caine has a student named Christopher Reeve, Superman, who has written this amazing play. It's a really great line in the movie. Michael Caine says, the play's perfect, even a good director can't screw it up. Which is very true.
Have you seen Muppets Treasure Island and also Muppets Christmas Carol?
The Muppets Christmas Carol, yes, not Treasure Island.
All right. So
Brendan might have, so yeah.
There are 2 really excellent like modes of like human actors in Muppet movies.
Yes.
And Christmas Carol and Treasure Island are the prime examples because Michael Caine played that role as serious as a train wreck.
Because he wasn't, but in the Christmas Carol, you're right. I've seen
an excellent way to do it.
Don't act like you're talking to Muppets. Yeah.
It's as important and as serious as any of his other movies.
I've done a bunch of children's theater, and the first rule I tell with people when they're working with children's theater is to, first off, the only two things you don't do with children, you don't raise your voice when you talk to them, and you don't pick them up. The only two things you don't do in theater when you're talking to children, theater in play, when you're in plays with theater. But other than that, you treat them just like you would if it's a serious drama.
But the thing is the reason why Tim Curry was excellent was because he played the role as if he himself was a Muppet.
That's an interesting choice, because that's a smart way to do it.
He was the only human in the movie, but also he played it as if he were a Muppet.
But I think we can
take it as serious as serious.
That's
in
still
the same
taking
way
it serious, but it's
as
not
Michael Caine did.
But I think it also bears the fact that if there's any human who is part Muppet, it's Tim Curry.
Did you see him when back in his early career when he was doing serious Shakespeare plays? Have you ever seen any of those? The dictation is amazing.
Oh man, someone just found a new YouTube rabbit hole for me to go down.
I did.
Thank you.
You're gonna love it.
I need to do that instead of my day job. So thank you.
She gave me despair. It's so good.
Oh, so Death Trap. Sorry. So Michael Caine's a playwright who needs a big hit. His wife is Diane Cannon, who's telling him, "Don't worry, it'll come along. It'll come along." Michael Caine has a student, or a big fan rather, played by Christopher Reeve, who has written a play that is absolutely amazing, but hasn't shown it to anybody other than Michael Caine. So Michael Caine goes, "Well, if we kill this guy, I could get the play." And that's the plot, and then the movie just goes from there. It initially started as a big, huge, successful Broadway play, turned it into a movie, got you both. Also, I got you a bookmark to go with it. It is a bookmark of, you can't see it well in the thing. It is a bookmark of Superman, Christopher Reeve as Superman. There's a really cool company that takes 35mm reel from films, turns them into bookmarks and little votive candles and stuff like that.
You know what's funny?
What?
I think the one you gave me was the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Exactly, yeah, exact same thing. Speaking of Tim Curry. So it makes for a really good bookmark. And one thing Brendan and I are sort of infamous for other people who know us, is that Brendan thinks Superman is the greatest superhero of all time. I cannot stand Superman. I think he is the lamest superhero of all time. So we have had ongoing debates for years.
Yeah, people have really polarizing feelings about Superman.
And I am one of them. And Brendan and I have long held these ongoing debates about, why one's corny, why one isn't, such and such.
I can honestly see both sides of the argument, but I still like him better than Batman.
Yeah, all right. Well, we can go on to that later. As for the Death Trap question, in case you're curious, Brendan, because I'm sure Angela's probably thinking about this. Brendan has a very nice girlfriend named Angela, and a really cool dog, Parker Posey. I named the dog Parker Posey. Nice. Yeah, pretty good.
Nice.
It's a thing in theater that we refer to as the Death Trap question, which is if you were Michael Caine in the movie or play or whatever, and Christopher Reeve came to you with a perfect play, would you kill him for the play? And fuck yeah, without a doubt. Other people are like, well, I don't know, but maybe. And then someone goes, what would Gary do? We already know what Gary would do. Gary trying to get.
That man is dead.
Yeah, I got hair gel and shampoo I need to buy. This shit don't come cheap. We got that in there for you. And then one last thing we got here for you. I had sent you before a really cool book of a really cool short story, a locked room mystery short story. You, of course, know what locked room mysteries are.
Yep.
And it was based on the number 23, which happens to be Brendan's favorite number. He's obsessed with this number 23.
Nice.
Long, involved story why. But I got a copy of The Hollow Man, which is also known as Three Coffins. It's considered by many people to be the greatest locked room mystery of all time. It's very good. And so I got you that as well. Comes with a bookmark, which has a really cool quote from the movie, which would take too long to go into, so I'm not going to bother. Instead, I'm just going to turn the book to page 23 and put the thing back in there. Boom. So, Mr. Brendan Walls, that's what I have for you. All of that stuff can be yours If
Everything the light touches.
if and only if Cailie Jerome Skelton can get this question right. So
I like the idea that Jerome Skelton is going to be what stays, even though you are going to start playing on party time.
yeah, because we just found out. I just found out. So this is a very off the rails episode here. Not only are we doing it indoors, but like anyway,
Tangential.
and yeah. So I have been friends with Cailie now for how long?
I started at Strand in 2013.
And I moved here in 2013, so it had to have been
Like
about 10 years, right?
Yeah.
10 years they've met? Okay. So we've been friends for about 10 years. And I've known her name as Cailie the entire time. She has known my name as Gary the entire time. And I only today was I told what Cailie means in Gaelic?
Irish.
Irish, not Gaelic, apparently.
And Scottish.
And Scottish, we think. Tell Mr. Walzer.
It's a social gathering where people like get together and dance and like play music and stuff. It's how, like, if you live in rural areas, how you like meet other people in the area, you know, as you go to these Cailies and like intermingle, meet your friends,
So
have a
basically,
dance.
I've been friends with this bitch for 10 years, only to today learn that her name is a nickname for party time. She waited all this time to tell me.
I thought he knew. I thought we had that conversation.
We did not have that conversation. So
It's
now,
bound to happen eventually.
yeah, it just apparently 10 years is eventually. So
It was a long eventually. Some eventuallys are long eventuallys.
some eventuallys are more eventually than other
Yeah.
eventuallys.
Yeah.
So MC party time over here. That's a good one.
Yeah.
MC party time. I'll have to see if Brendan come up with a list of cool
DJ
nicknames.
party time.
DJ party time's a good one. But all of this stuff here can be yours if and only if Cailie gets this question right. Now, because we are dealing with a person who's a big fan of comic books and a
I
big
know extensive knowledge on comic books.
so this question's actually going to be about astronomy.
Oh,
Yeah. Because I'm good like that. The question is going to be, now the question is relating to quasars. Quasars, as I'm sure you know, are basically just large gas-like formations that emit off different rays of illumination, as well as sometimes radio waves and spectral waves and whatnot. Naturally, I mean, everyone remembers that from history class. That's just how it is. So I'm going to ask you, Cailie, a particular question about quasars. If you get the question right, Brendan gets all the stuff. You get the question wrong, you gotta start wearing contacts.
no, thank you.
Look, that's the rules of the game. That's how you gotta play. I'm sorry.
I didn't know I was signing up for it.
No, these are the rules. Maybe Brendan can hook you up with a good pair of contacts. I don't know. Brendan wears glasses too, so maybe he knows a good contact guy. He's got a contact for contacts, maybe?
The contact.
There we go.
Hey, you want to talk to my contact plug?
Here is the Miss Cailie Jerome Skelton. Can you name for us the 7 types of quasars?
Radio quiet.
1,
Type 2.
2,
Optically violent variable.
which sounds a lot like Gary. Am I right?
Yeah.
We know which quasar Gary is. That's
Only
3.
optically, though. Weak emission line.
4,
Red.
5,
Broad absorption line.
6.
And radio loud.
All right. Congratulations.
Suck at contacts.
Yeah, it definitely was not written down. No. Cailie knew that shit.
Me and my astronomy.
Yeah. Love that running theme. By the way, I have to tell you, the last one of these I did, 'cause I do these pretty regularly for some reason. Thad was just cracking up about it the entire time. I forget what the question was for the one you had to do for Thad. I'm trying to remember what it was now.
I think it was Coltrane song.
Coltrane song, yeah. Can you name like 7 John Coltrane songs? And he was just cracking up laughing because he was like, "Did he really write that shit down?" And he was like, "Yeah, he really wrote that down."
He did.
Yeah,
He always does.
because like it's part of the game.
I would not have been able to answer.
No one's able to answer any of the questions. That's part of the fun. But
Me in the one community college class I took on it. Yeah.
I like quasars. They're cool.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Brendan Walls. All that stuff there is yours. It is going to go in the mail. What's today? Wednesday?
Yeah.
So it is going to go in the mail actually this week. So you should get it next week, just in time for next week.
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day,
Yeah.
cool. It'll be there plenty of time for Valentine's Day. And yeah, congratulations. We want to thank Cailie Jerome Skelton for being
you.
a part of the Wordman Friend and Friend
I
game
will
show.
be here all night.
And we want to say hello to Brendan Walls again. Say thank you. Hi to Angela. He's a really cool girlfriend, Angela.
Angela.
And really cool dog, Parker Posey.
Parker Posey.
Say hi to all of them. And I think anything else you want to
I
tell
like
me?
that the dog has a first and last name.
Yeah. You know what's funny is the dog is huge, but you can tell Brendan's favorite part of the dog is when the dog is a puppy, because he still picks up the dog as if it were a puppy, despite the fact that it's huge.
Yeah.
So it's that thing where it's like, fam, you need to not do that anymore, and he just won't get that
Does
message.
the dog think it's little?
Yeah, it does. I forget I'm not really good with dog types. I don't know what kind
My
it is.
friend has a dog named Albert who is Saint Bernard and Poodle, and is huge, like massive.
Damn.
Very large dog who thinks he is a lap dog.
Oh no. No. Brendan's dog doesn't think it's a lap dog, but he thinks it's the kind of dog that can run around and break stuff, or run around and knock into stuff. It's white with curly hair.
Nice.
I don't know what kind of dog that is, other than, I don't know, dog?
Canine?
Canine, yeah. That's all I got. But
100% good boy.
yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Congratulations on the cool stuff, Brendan. Oh, we didn't say you where we were. We are in the Waverly Diner here in New York City, Greenwich Village. So yeah, now you know where we are. And I think that's it. That's all I have to say to the nice people.
Make good choices.
Yeah, make good choices. That sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could use that advice.
Yeah.
Signing out. Peace.
Bye.